is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing. The Mustangs' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Vanderbilt's offense will get first crack at it today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense.
Turning it on! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Knowles. He's got him. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So SMU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Big fullback's got it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Knowles. He makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McLeod. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ferguson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. This breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking downfield, it's Hilliard. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Off the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
A 3rd down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
And the Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the run, it's Darnold. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll do it himself. Spins away. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Knowles. Works the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the fullback. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Nevada. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They're working that left side. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
To throw, it's Knowles. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Doors.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Rides to back and leaves it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Hilliard. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 20. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Flips it out on the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
First down for the offense.
They'll go to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Commodores are on the move.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the fullback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
SMU 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to pass. It's Hilliard. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick off.
Running to Green.
The return brings it out to the 41.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
Take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
By the receiver. Gain of 16. And
Looking to throw, it's Knowles. He's got the tight end. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And first down for the offense.
A run for the quarterback.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Hilliard. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a first down.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. A first down run in the red zone.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. And first down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, limits the options a little bit more. 2nd down.
Back's going for the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Hilliard. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Commodores have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Grabs it in the middle. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for room, it's Roach. Turning it on. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Handoff to the fullback. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Wants to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Knowles. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
You as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's McLeod.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Knowles. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Commodores are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Pitt Panthers have aced the test today. There's no other way to say it. A+ across the board for a group whose confidence has to be sky.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Mustangs will punt this one away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Fakes to grab. Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Going for the marker on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Commodores are on the move. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. To the air, it's Knowles. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the...
Headed to the end zone. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contempt. The Sneak scores it.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
SMU 0.
Here he comes with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Wants to fire on second down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking for a man. It's Knowles. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I'm not surprised with the blitz, right? 3rd and inches, everything in you tells you they're going to run the football. I'm coming after you. They decide to throw the football. Surprise to me, surprise to everybody, I guess except the defense, because they were ready and they got the sack.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Give to the fullback. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener.
That's a first down for the offense.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports